I got a question paper here, so we're going to do the first question. Hopefully we'll get enough time to finish it off. It's multiple choice questions, and it has a different types of questions and chapters from different types of chapters. Okay. I'm going to share my screen now, and we will start with that. Okay. Zira, are you able to see the screen?
No, ma'am.
No. Even now you cannot see.
I can't see the screen, ma'am.
Stop. Okay. Yeah, stopped. And then I'm gonna share again. In case it's still doing the same thing, you're gonna have to leave the lesson and then rejoin. Kabe, it's your network. Screen share done. Even now?
Ma'am, I can't see the board.
Okay, try to leave and then join again. Let's see what's gonna happen after. Are you still there, Zira?
Yes, ma'am.
You saying you cannot see, right?
Yes, I cannot see.
Let's try to do it once again. You
I
still
can see it
cannot see.
now. I can see it now.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So I want us to do this questions. It's true or false, but what we're going to do, we're not going to just say true or false. We're just going to check if you understand why you're saying true. This is your not multiple choice question, but it's your true or false question, which is question 1, and it has 8 marks. The first one that you're having, they said state whether the following are true or false. The first 3 multiples of 20 are 20, 40, 60. Is it true or false?
It's true, ma'am.
It's true. For this one, I'm not gonna ask why you're saying it's true, because it's straightforward. Then 1.2 says square root of 64 plus 36 is greater than cube root of 27. Square root of 64 plus square root of 36 is greater than cube root of 27. Is it true or false?
I'm calculating right now, ma'am.
Okay.
It's true, ma'am.
It's true. What is it that you got when you were calculating for the first one?
So, ma'am, for the first one, which was square root of 64 plus 36, I got 10. And then for 27, I got a cube root of 27 is equal to 3.
So this is 3. Okay. Let me do this. So for this one, you got 10. Okay, you got 10. And for this one, you got 3. So 10 is greater than 3, and that is going to be true. This one is also true. This one is also true. And then let's look at 1.3. They say AB is equal to BA. Is it true or false?
It's true, ma'am.
And why are you saying it's true?
Because, ma'am, it's because if you times any number, its position, the number's position doesn't matter because it's still going to give you the same answer.
Perfect. So the position of the number or the position of the letter doesn't matter. As long as it's there and you're multiplying, the answer will be the same. So whether it's AB or BA, it will be the same. So if, for instance, in this case, our A was 1 and our B is 2, it's more like 1 times 2 is equal to 2 times 1, which is 2, right? And let's look at number 1.4. They say the values have been written in descending order. 0.3, and then we have cube root of 0.001, and then 0.2 cubed. And is this in descending order? Well, before we go to the answer, or before you try to prove it, what do you understand by the term descending?
Ma'am, is it from biggest to smallest?
Is it from biggest to smallest?
So is it like ordering the numbers from biggest to smallest?
Is that your answer, or is that your take on it, on the descending?
I think that's my answer, ma'am. That's my answer.
Okay, yes, it's correct. So descending is from biggest or highest to smallest or lowest. And then, do you know the opposite of descending?
Ascending, ma'am.
Perfect. Now, is this in descending form or descending order? Are these values in descending order?
Yes, ma'am. What I got was that 0,3 and then 0,1 and then 0,008.
So the first 0,3, 0,1, and what else?
And then 0,008.
Okay, cool. And let's see. This is going to be true. And here they're saying C divided by D is less than D divided by C. Is it true or false?
Ma'am, I think it's going to be true.
And why do you think it will be true?
Because, ma'am, most often the denominator is the larger value and the numerator is the lesser value, I guess.
Wait. Can you say that again?
I said that mostly the denominator is a greater number than the numerator. So that's what I say, but I'm not quite sure if it's correct.
Okay. I just need to check something. Okay. Okay, cool. So I tried to give the letters numbers, ne? I tried to give the letters my C was equal to 4, and then for D I chose 6. And then for another one I chose my C being 6 and my D being 4. So if you try to like swap the numbers, okay, let me write it here. Let's do this. So I said my my C is 4, and then my D is 6, and then less than what is D? D is 6, and then my C is 4. There. And this is true, right? Because 4 over 6, it's like 0 comma something, right? And then whereas 6 over 4, it's 1 comma something. So 0 comma something is less than 1 comma whatever, right? And again, I swapped the values of C and D. I said, okay, now let me make my C to be what? To be a 6. So it's going to be 6 divided by 4 is less than what is my D? My D is 4, so it's less than 4 divided by 6. So you see, this is 1 comma something less than 0 comma that. You see, this is not true. For these
Yes, ma'am.
values, so for these values, the C divided by D is less than D divided by C. But for these values, I don't get the same answer. So this is incorrect, right? So it's false because it matches for other values, but not all the values are correct. Do you get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And let's see. Wait. We have 2 to the power of 3 plus 2 to the power of 5 is equal to 4 to the power of 5. Is that correct? What is 2 to the power of 3?
Ma'am, it's 3. It's 8.
8. And then 2 to the power of 2?
It's 4.
4. So 8 plus 4, it's what?
It's equal to 12, ma'am.
12. And 4 to the power of 5. If you don't know 4 to the power of 5, it's fine. Just think of maybe 4 to the power of 2. What is 4 to the power of 2? 16, right? Because it's 4 times 4, 16. And here it's 8 and it's 8. Here it's 8 and 4, which is 12. And then if you say 4 to the power of 2, it's 16. So that means 4 to the power of 5 is going to be bigger than 4 to the power of 2 because it's 4 to the power of 2 plus 3. Ne? So we are having a false for this one. Do you get it?
Yes, ma'am. But ma'am, can we also say that you see, in order for our power, like what we learned was that our powers are being times. For instance, 2 to the power of 3 times by 2 to the power of 2, then would it equal to 4 to the power of 5?
Wait. What did you say?
I said if we're going to times instead of add, would that then give us this answer, 4 to the power 5?
4 to the power 5.
Yes, ma'am.
Wait, Zira, I need to understand you. What are you saying?
I'm saying if we were to times and not add, would it give you the answer, 4 to the power 5?
Oh, 2 to the power of 3 multiplied by 2 to the power of 2. Are you asking if it was going to give us 4 to the power of 5?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, no, it was not going to give you that. So when you're having the same basis, you add the exponent. You don't do anything to the base, right? Or to the bases. So it's 2 and 2, they have the same base. So that means they're going to keep that very same base, which is 2, and then you add the exponent. So it was going to be 2 plus 3. So it was going to be 2 to the power of 5.
Thank you, ma'am.
Perfect. And let's see. You can also try to check on your calculator, ne? You don't have to be hard on yourself, trying to know what is 2 to the power of that, but you should it's things that you shouldn't spend more time on. Okay, cool. That means this is false because we have 8 plus 4, which is 12, and 4 to the power of 5. What is 4 to the power of 5? Let's see. It's 1024, so it's very much wrong. Now we're having 1.7. Yes, 1.7. They say 3x to the power of 5 multiplied by 4x to the power of 4 is equal to 12x to the power of 10. 12x.
It's false, ma'am.
Is it? Oh, it's false. Now what's gonna be the correct answer for this one? You're saying this one is false?
Ma'am, it would be 12x to the power of 7.
It'll be 12x to the power of 7. Perfect. So you're having the same basis, which is x and x, but 3 and 4 are not the same. So we're just going to multiply them. But for same basis, which is x and x, we just going to add 5 with that 2. And we're going to get 7. That's correct. Now let's look at 1.8. They say 3 open bracket 3ab squared equal to 6a squared b squared. Is this true?
It's false, ma'am.
And why are you saying it's false?
Because, ma'am, if you were to square the 3, it would give you 9 and not 6.
Yes, so
But,
it's 3 squared a squared b squared. So it's 9a squared b squared. This was supposed to be the correct answer, right? I'm just gonna wipe this. Now, do you have any question on this question 1?
No, ma'am.
No question. Okay, let's move to question 2. Question 2, they say for each question, 4 possible answers are given and only one is correct. 4 possible answers are given and only one is correct. Select an answer and indicate your choice by writing the corresponding letter in the provided space. Okay, that doesn't matter. Select an answer and indicate your choice. Just cut it there. Now they say 2.1, what is the sum of all the factors of 15? What is the sum of all the factors of 15? What are the factors of 15? Let's start there.
I think it's 3 and 5, ma'am.
3 and 5. So only when you you're multiplying 3 and 5, you get 15. Is that the only case?
There's also 1.
1. 1 and what? 1 when you
And
multiply with 5, you get a
and
15.
15. And
1
15,
and
ma'am.
15. Okay, perfect. And that's correct. Yes, that's correct. So when you are required to give the factors of a number, 1 and that very same number will always be there. If they want you to give a factors of 2, 1 and 2 will always be there. What's in between, we'll just see. But 1 and that very same number. So what is the sum of all the numbers that you see here? 1, 3, 5, 15.
It's letter D, 24.
Perfect. So the answer is 24. And yes, letter D is correct. 15 plus 5, 20, 21 plus 3, 24. Then let's look at 2.2. David spent about 26 rands on lunch. What was the actual price most? Wait. David spent about 26 rands on lunch. What was the actual price most likely to be? Is it A, is it B, is it C, is it D?
I think it's A, ma'am.
And why do you think it's A?
Because, ma'am, if you were to round it off, it would give you 26.
It's the one that is closest to 26, ne? It's the number that's below 26, and it's the only one that is closest to 26. So our answer is going to be A. And let's look at 2.3. They say the figure below shows the net of a solid. Do you remember when we were doing the nets and the solids?
Yes, ma'am.
Now they say, what is the name of the solid? So you have A being cuboid, and then B triangular prism, C cylinder, D triangular pyramid. Which one is it? Is it A, B, C, or D?
It's B, ma'am. Triangular prism. It's B, ma'am. It's B.
It's B. Are you sure it's B?
The triangular prism.
Okay. So the answer is B because it's correct, because the only ones that can make sense, it's a triangular. We see the triangles, so that means it's a triangular something. So to choose between if it's a, yes, if you want to check if it's a prism or pyramid, Pyramids have like a pointy shape and it's only one triangle. Whereas for prisms, you have two of the very same shapes as bases, and they are congruent. Now let's look at 2.4. They say the learners were asked to name their favorite pizza topping. The pie chart represents their choices. The same number of pupils like vegetarians and Sira, I'm back. My network was bad. I don't know what's happening. So I had to get another phone to hotspot this one. Okay, cool. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me share the screen. Where's the screen? And are you able to see?
Yes.
Okay, the learners were asked to name their favorite pizza topping. The pie chart represent their choices. The number of or the same number of pupils like vegetarian and chicken on their pizzas. The same number of pupils like this and that. Okay. Now they're asking what percentage of pupils like meats. How do we calculate for this? Are you still there?
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, I think you add everything together and then subtract it by 100, and then you subtract that number by 100 to get your mints.
So we're going to say 33 plus 26. And then we get, what are we getting? 59.
Ma'am, I got 85.
85. What is 33 plus 26?
Oh, sorry. I said times by 2, sorry. I said 33 plus 26 times 2. Because they say the same number of people like vegetarian and chicken pizza on their this
So you said 26 and 33 times 2.
I said 33 plus 26 times 2.
Okay. Let me write what you're saying down, and let's see. You said 33.
I said 33 plus 26 times 2.
Times 2. And what did you get? And I just want to know, why are we multiplying with this 2?
Because, ma'am, they say that the same number of peoples like vegetarian and chicken pizza, or like chicken on their pizzas.
Okay. So times 2, how much are you getting?
I got 85, ma'am. 85%.
85 and
then I subtracted it by 100, which gave me 15.
it gave you 15.
Yes, 15%.
Oh, the 26 is multiplying this one. Okay, I get you. Because I thought maybe you're saying this whole thing, 33 and 26, when after adding them, you're going to multiply it by 2. That's why I was not understanding. Perfect, because now the same pupils that like vegetarian like this. So that means here is also 26%, right? So we are taking 100% minus everything, which is 26% minus 36% for pepperoni, minus 26 again for this, which is this 15 that you got, and that's it, which is A. And let's go to okay, let's go to 2.5. 2.5 says Sipe makes 8 paper flowers in 2 out of 3 of an hour, in 2/3 of an hour. If she spent the same amount of time on flower or on each flower, how long does it take her to make one flower? Sipe makes 6 paper flowers, 6, and in 2/3 of an hour. If she spend the same amount of time on each flower, how long will it take her to make one flower? How are we going to answer this one if it was a question, not just giving the answer that we or the options that we're given here. How do you think we were gonna calculate for this?
Are we going to times I'm not quite sure on them.
Wait, you say, are we not gonna do what?
Oh, wait, ma'am, are we going to say 6 over 1?
6 over 1 and
then we're going to say divided by 2 over 3, and then we tip and times.
so you say 6 over 1 times
times by 3 over 2.
Times 3 over 2. And why 3 out of 2? Why do you use 3 out of 2?
Because that's how many hours it took to make 6 paper flowers.
Okay, so here they're saying Sipe makes 6 paper flowers in 2/3 of an hour. So now they're asking if she spent the same amount of time on each flower, how long does it take to make one flower? Let's see 2 out of 3. Six paper flowers, so he's making 6. If she spent the same amount of time on each flower, how long does it take? How long does it take? Oh, okay. Now let's see. And what did you get here for this one? It was gonna be for this one. It was gonna be so what is 6 times 3 is not is it 18? 18 over 2, which is 1 9, right? That means it's 9 hours. And so what you're gonna do here, basically what they're saying here, they're saying this person takes 2/3 of an hour to make 6 of the paper flowers. So now they want to know, because she spent 2/3 of an hour, they want to know if she allocate that 2/3 of an hour. They just want to know how much time did she spend if in that 2/3 of an hour she spent the whole of it to do this one. So basically we want to know, we're going to divide this whole thing with 6, all right? Because each and every flower is going to have its share of this 2/3. Yebo?
I wanted to say I got the answer of 1 over 9.
Yes, and that's correct. So what you do here, did you understand what we did here? They are saying that this person Sipe takes 2/3 of an hour to make 6 paper flowers. So they're asking if she spent the same amount, meaning that she spent, let's say if she spent 1 second, or not 1 second, but let's say she spent 10 minutes. They want to know how many 10 minutes are there. So if maybe 2/3 of an hour is 10 minutes, that means it's 10 minutes times 6, which is 60, right? But here we don't know because we didn't calculate for. 2/3 of an hour. So you just want to know basically what is 2 out of 3 divided by 6. So it's 2 out of 3 divided by 6. And then you said it's 1/9, which is A. Do you understand that, or do you have any question?
I understand that, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, let's look at 2.6. They say the ratio of Daniela's age to her brother is her brother's age is to 3. If Daniela is 12 years old now, how old was her brother 4 years ago? If Daniela is 12 years old now, how old was the brother 4 years ago?
He was 12, ma'am.
He was 12. How did you get to 12?
Sorry, ma'am, I saw my mistake. I'm recalculating it.
Okay.
He was 14, ma'am.
He was 14. And how old is he now?
He is 18 years old now.
Yes. Perfect. Perfect. So now it's the brother is 18 years old. So I want to know, how did you calculate for that? How did you get to 14?
Ma'am, what I did is that I divided the 12 by 2 and then I times it by 3. So I got 6 times by 3, I got 18. 18 minus 4, I got 14.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Now let's go to 2.7. They say, which one of the following is a diameter? We have AOA, OB, AC, AB. Which one is the diameter?
AB.
Perfect. So the answer is going to be D. Yes. Do you know how to define a diameter?
Is it the line that passes through the center and to the opposite side of the circumference?
Yes. So it's a straight line from the circumference of a circle that passes through the center of the circle to the other circumference, which is that AB. And let's look at 2.8. 2.8. They say a cube has a volume of 64 centimeter cubed. What is the length of one of its sides? A cube has a volume of that. What is the length of its that?
Ma'am, I think it's going to be 4 because if you were to cube root it, it would give you 4 centimeters.
If you were to cube root the 64.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, cool. Perfect, perfect. Now, do you have any question with regards to what we did today?
No, ma'am.
Okay, cool. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you next week on Tuesday.
Okay, ma'am. Enjoy your week.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.